day. Welcome to another episode of what has been trending within the last 24 hours in Nigeria. My name is Angelo, your anchor. Now, I have lots of updates for you. If you pay attention, you're going to get very strange stories from me. Now, first of all, some people have been asking me to explain whether or not if Bola Ahmed Tinibu is in trouble in the petitions court, if Obi is going to win or not. Well, I did a small research and I brought you a lawyer that came on 90.3 FM Lagos to explain whether or not Bola Ahmed Tinibu has gone into trouble in the court, whether he will win or not, if actual judicial processes are to be followed. Yes, so I will leave you with the brief clip of this particular lawyer. This lawyer is Barrister Eze Eluche. He is a Nigerian lawyer, a public affairs commentator, and also a political enthusiast. Now, he did not only explain whether or not Bola Ahmed Tinibu would lose in court, he explained the statement that Opeyemi Bamidele made in court. You know, the day that Bamidele Opeyemi was called as a witness, he made a statement. And that statement was that INEC has the right, I repeat, in Opeyemi's voice now, Senator Bamidele Opeyemi, he said INEC has the right to upload and collect results in any manner they deem fit without being asked to be responsible for it, whether by manually or whether electronically. INEC has the right to upload while it is not supposed to be so. This is what he told the court when he appeared as the star witness for the All Progressive Congress. Now, listen to this lawyer dissect everything so you will understand the extent of trouble Bola Ahmed Tinibu is in now in the petitions court. Stay tuned.
Number one is the issue of the 25% in Abuja, which is mandatory, which unfortunately for the APC, their candidate did not get. So was he supposed to have been sworn in as president? Secondly, is the issue of the forfeiture of over $400,000 US. What the Constitution provides for is when has the person paid a fine for any offense bordering on fraud or dishonesty. That is the exact words of the Constitution. It did not say that the person must be convicted. It said that the person pay a fine. And by all definition,
a fine was
forfeiture,
paid.
A fine was paid. And it was paid for the offense of drug trafficking and money laundering. Drug trafficking and money laundering, are they crimes that border on fraud and dishonesty? The clear answer is yes. So the posture of the APC that they have nothing to defend is just playing to the gallery, because there are very substantial constitutional issues which even goes to the very qualification of their candidates for the office of presidency. So they are just trying to pretend as if nothing is going, nothing happened. The other one is the issue of the dual citizenship, the various perjury, the lies that were said on oath. Because all these things are, when you present false documents or when you lie on oath, those are disqualifying elements for even the presidential elections. So the APC had very substantial things to battle, but I believe perhaps they felt overwhelmed by the amount of things that they have to contend with. And then the best at times, when you are overwhelmed by such and you don't even know where to start, you just say there's nothing to respond to. That is the approach, which is a brilliant approach, but in any reasonable court, any reasonable judicial process, it will not stand. Because that you don't have a defense to several allegations, several weighty constitutional allegations. That you don't have a defense does not mean that those who are alleging don't have any allegations against you. Because the allegations against you are there in black and white, and they're very solid. So that is the issue.
But Barrister, here the statement Bamidele made concerning the collation of results, that INEC can, in whatever method they deem fit, decide to collate results as they want to, so long as it is satisfactory to them. But in the Electoral Act, that was the reason why there was an update in the Electoral Act. And the idea was to curb any form of... Okay, go ahead, Barrister.
Yes, I agree. I have to tell you the answer, the question you're just trying to raise is very germane.
Yeah.
You see, anybody who says that where there is a law, INEC is a body set up under the law. INEC is bound by the law. It cannot, under any circumstance, do whatsoever it likes. Now, in this case, what is the law INEC is bound by? The number one law INEC is bound by is the Electoral Act 2022 as modified. The second law INEC is also bound by is the regulation for election mechanisms that INEC itself rolled out. Those regulations are factored and based on the Electoral Act. So those are the laws INEC must comply with. So it is falsehood of the highest order for anybody to tell you that an entity created by law can do whatsoever it likes. It is not true. It can never stand as the truth anywhere. Not even Mr. President can do whatever he likes. So the statement that the INEC can do whatever it likes with regard to how it counts or collates or announces results is falsehood. INEC must comply with the law, and that is what the court, hopefully, the court will ensure that INEC complies with the law, and where they didn't comply with the law, then the requisite remedial measures will be given. No, I mean, like, for instance, it was good that INEC did not even present any witness, because, I mean, what was it coming to?
They presented one person.
Yes, they did. But even the person that presented, what did you come to say in court? That only 31% of the votes were uploaded on the IREC portal, or the calculations that are right. That means you have only 31% of the results certified. So on what basis did you announce the results of the elections? And with regard to the APC, they only brought in one person also. What do you want them to defend? The results are there. For instance, in Abuja. Who will they present to make magic on that issue? It is also very clear that Mr. Tinibu paid over $460,000 as fine for an offense bordering on fraud and dishonesty. So what else do they want them to present? So I think they realized that, look, if we keep on bringing witnesses, we will even expose ourselves the more. So it was more of damage control, and then they now hope that maybe the courts will decide based on that premise that they have nothing to defend. But I hope, and I do believe that these members of the panel of the Presidential Election Tribunal realize that Nigerians the world, in fact, is looking up to them, hoping that they live up to the expectations of the judiciary, up to the high oath of office they took as judicial officers, and ensure that the law is implemented to the cause and justice is done to all the parties in this case.
All right, you've heard it there from the barrister Eze Eluche. It is no longer news that what he said there is the correct and appropriate thing to say, legally speaking. So if the judiciary, if the tribunal led by Justice Haruna Samani Simon are going to, or are anything to go by, that means this case is going positively at the pace it should go, and to the credit and to the success, maybe, of the opposition, who knows. So we don't know where the judiciary is pushing us to, but I would urge us all to pay attention to the judiciary. All eyes are on the judiciary. Let's see what they will do about it. I guess this particular trouble is too big for the APC and INEC to handle. Well, that is that. Now, this update is going to shock you, because this particular update is coming straight from a reliable source. Now, did you know that there is a revolution that may come about if Asiwaju continues his government? According to Omoyele Sowore, he was telling people that Asiwaju's government, due to different mistakes he has been making, can make it possible for a revolution to happen. Watch this video where Omoyele Sowore was telling people that Asiwaju has made lots of mistakes, and because of his mistakes, Nigerians will rise against him. Stay tuned.
No need to lose focus. I will say one thing which is very important, and reason we must remain who we are. This Tinibu government will make it so easy to let a revolution happen in Nigeria. You'll be surprised. Because, yes, I'm serious. Because it's as if it's a blessing in disguise for a revolutionary Nigeria. He will be moving from mistake to mistake, to the point that the people will have no option than to join hands and push all of them out. You can go and quote me anywhere. There's all these ones that people are looking around now. They think people are stupid. People are not stupid. People are just watching. One day you put them to the wall and they will push back. Because there is suffering in this country right now. It's not, I think there was even an APC boy influencer that I was saying today that even himself with all their 2,000 naira data boys, they are suffering. They are not even getting their 2,000 naira because the amount of money they used to pay them to insult people on Twitter is not any longer enough to do transportation to go back to where they stay. Even them, they can't buy fuel. They can't afford the kind of life that's been imposed by the Tinibu regime in Nigeria. And the regime is having fun. The number of trucks of fuel smuggled is nothing. The problem with this subsidy is that people that are known by the government are the ones stealing subsidy money. I watched an interview by a former governor of Bauchi State, Isha Yuguda. I call him Isha Jaguda. He said it, that there is one person who was involved in subsidy scam. That the man came, I'm quoting him verbatim, and called the president and said, Mr. President, I'm tired of stealing. Remove subsidy. If I'm the president of Nigeria, you tell me you are tired of stealing, you will take me to where you are stealing. You cannot leave. Oh. You are going to sleep in the police station that night. And the police must take you, the DS, everybody will take you to go and show where you are, how much you are stealing. How can somebody come to the president's office and tell the president that he's tired of stealing and you let him go? Exactly. So they are all lying that subsidy is not good for the Nigerian economy. There is something new about those who are importing fuel. They are importing substandard fuel into the country that is burnt faster than the normal fuel. That is what they want to do. And I'm sure, apart from the fact that it evaporates faster, it's also destroying your engine. So you're automatically going to enter into recession. And as that guy rightly put it, the reason why they took away subsidy is that subsidy is the only thing that Nigerians enjoy that they themselves, they are following it up. You can tell how much is subsidy, but you cannot tell how much will be applied elsewhere. Since they removed subsidy, which roads have they constructed? Nothing has changed in Nigeria since they removed subsidy. The only thing that removal of subsidy has brought is hardship and suffering for our people. And that is why to say we are different. When people tell us, oh, maybe you should have worked with some of these political parties, we are different from them.
All right, you've listened to Omoyele Sowore there. He has said it all, and that is just as it is. So we hope that a revolution doesn't occur with the recent mistakes that have been undertaken by the government of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinibu and Senator Kashim Shettima. Finally, let me urge our viewers, both old and new, please like and share this video, watch till the end, and don't forget to drop a comment for us in the comment section. Don't forget to also tap the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you will get updates anytime we drop new videos. Now, to a sad news, the chairman of the All Progressive Congress in Ekiti State, Paul Omotosho, has been abducted. The unfortunate incident took place along the Agbado Emesi Ekiti Road in the Boyin local government area of the state on Saturday evening. That is today evening. Reliable sources have revealed that Omotosho was on his journey or on his way to his own village when unknown gunmen came out from nowhere and then fired shots at his car and then abducted him and went into a nearby bush. Well, to be a very famous politician and very strong and high-profile politician like Paul Omotosho in Ekiti State is not a day job. So for him to be abducted at such a time, all politicians in Ekiti State, especially high-profile ones, are busy now running helter-skelter and having their cold spines behind their backs. So that is what is happening right now. So sad. I condone with the APC. I hope nothing happens to him. So we hope everything goes well and the police find those behind this abduction. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.